thanks for joining. This is Essence of Life. Today we're going to be talking about how we see the world. I'm Amanda Armagost.
And I'm Dr. Abbasi for Essence. Amanda, we haven't done the Essence of Life for a while.
We have not done Essence of Life in a while, and I actually got this new game that I've been playing with my friends, so I wanted to play it on the pod. It's called How Do You See the World? It's like a little card game with questions that you answer. So we're going to have two different perspectives, a non-medical, a social person, and a robot.
A weird person, a robot. And it's going to be short because we have a meeting at 4 o'clock. So why don't we just jump into that and have a normal person and a robot view on the world for our viewers.
Okay, we're just gonna go right into it. Who in your family are you the most like and why?
Who am I like?
The most like in your family and why?
Okay, is it something I should answer or you want to answer first?
We both answer it. First you answer and then I answer, or I can answer first.
Okay, you go first.
Well, I think that in my family, I'm most like my grandma. I don't know which one, but probably my mom's, a good mix between my mom's mom and my dad's mom. But I'm the most like my grandma because I spend a lot of time with her. Obviously, every weekend I hang out with my grandma, but also she raised me when I was little. Instead of going to daycare, I spent time with my grandma.
Well, that's it.
Oh, well, that's the reason, but I guess like the way that we're similar is we have really similar outlooks on life, actually. We're both usually pretty positive
And those
people.
2 generations apart. Okay, I want to know more.
Yeah, my grandma and I are really positive people and we're really social people. We both love arts and, well, both of my grandmas and I love arts and crafts. We love cooking and we have very similar communication styles.
Mm-hmm. Which is?
Talking.
And that is why you connect to people well.
Yeah, my grandma is the type of person, she doesn't ever mean to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes she does. And I'm the same way, like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but sometimes when I say stuff, it does hurt people's feelings. And one thing I remember is like one of my first times realizing we're so similar, something had happened between me and my mom, and my grandma told me that it makes her feel like she has something stuck in her throat when my mom and I fight. And that's like the same way that I feel.
So you're very emotional, all of you.
Yeah.
So I would say in my feelings, I'm mostly like my mother. In my thoughts, I'm mostly like my father. And they were both hardworking people. And my mother could not do harm. And that is what I think I learned, that I'm at least not trying to do harm and leaving everything the better as I found it. If I find a nail, which is bent, I just can't I can't help it. I have to straighten it and organize it.
Yeah.
You may have seen my office where I have lots of boxes and so on, and I spent the 1 hour on a toaster at $7 to fix it and so on, but it has helped me as well. So in my feeling regarding things, I have to fix things. I have to leave them better as they are. And that is from my mother. I think the good part is that from my father, that I have the ability to fix it too. Sometimes best intentions are the road to disaster. You want to fix things, but you can't, and I'm talking on the robot level, literally mechanically fixing things. And people are as well, fixed like a mechanical device. That is why I'm a perfect surgeon, because I want to fix. That is the whole goal of my life, is fixing things, including people. And from my father, I have the ability. I have 2 hands that works well. You see sometimes people, the right and the left hands are fighting each other.
Yeah, they don't know each other.
Who are you? Who are you? Go away! No.
Yeah.
And when they become surgeon, it's so painful to watch them. As a matter of fact, it physically, you say that when you and your mother fight, your grandmother has a lump in her throat. Now, when I see some people doing surgery, I have this like something physical pain in me.
Yeah, you and I have an inside joke about that.
So, but I think I'm a good mixture of my mother and my father.
Okay. How will you celebrate your 100th birthday?
In grave. That is how I would celebrate my 100th. Come
You're
on.
not that lucky. Come on.
What?
You're not that lucky. You're gonna get
What?
tortured another 100 years.
One of the things that I think about my life is like, I always plan for the worst thing that can happen. And guess what? Often worst thing does happen. Like in this winter, every other week when I drive to Crookston, it is like a clock. It's beyond the statistics. Statistically, it's just not possible that you have a snowstorm every Wednesday and Thursday. I drive to Crookston. So there is another joke, internal joke, with my wife Inken, that if there's a bad accident, I won't die. I have to be aware of all the pain I'm going to have
Yeah.
for that purpose. So yeah, you're right. I might be around for my 100th birthday because I don't want to be around for my 100th birthday. So how I would celebrate it? I would put a lot of picture of people I care in the room, and just I go to a cabin in Alaska or Canada, in a lonely place, put all those pictures of the people I care about, all the life that I have impacted positively, and just have a moment with that. That I think that's what I would do, and I know what music I'm going to listen to.
What music?
It's called Adagio by Albinioni. That's the one I'm going to look. Yeah, it's a classical music. I'm a classic music lover. That is going to be my 100th birthday. What about you?
I don't know how I would celebrate my 100th birthday, because when I say it as a 25-year-old, obviously it's going to be a lot more energetic. Where if I'm 100, maybe I'm going to be in a wheelchair. But if I celebrated it, I would like to celebrate it somewhere warm and
Not
outside.
in Minnesota.
No, no, because it's too cold to celebrate outside for my birthday here.
Yeah, yours is in February, so it's not the best time in Minnesota to celebrate. Okay.
No, I would celebrate somewhere outside warm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And somewhere non-Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's next? But what would you do?
I would just have a nice lunch, I think.
Like what?
Keep it at that. I don't know, something obviously with French fries. Maybe like some veggies and fries.
Hey,
I have no idea.
by that time, I am long gone, Amanda, but I'm going to pre-order to your 100th birthday. So give me the list of what you want to eat to your 100th birthday.
Thank you.
Before I die, I put an order for that get delivered to you for your 100th birthday. Is that
Thanks.
a deal?
Yeah, 100 flavors of different types of French fries, like waffle fries, shoestring, all the different kinds equal
Wow.
100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a list and then I order it. Put it in my will.
Yep, thank you. How do you know what success is for yourself?
You go first.
For myself, I feel successful when I see a problem and I solve it. I guess that's so simple to say, like it seems pretty obvious, but I prefer if I see the problem myself, then someone else point the problem out to me and I solve it in my way other than being told how to solve it. And I guess another way that I feel success is seeing like the people around me feeling comfortable and happy.
How do I see success? I mean, success had so many different
For yourself.
yeah, for myself, but even that has many different aspects, I see the success of people around me as my success. Like my children have never to fight the fight I fought to go to school or get education. Now they're born with 3 citizenship. I had to fight for every single of them a long way. No, I could not, just pick up my passport and travel. I had to, people in my family live better because of me. I see that as my success. As well, I see professionally people, and it's a little sound like a petty, but it is what it is. I see people who look down on me now look up to me. I do see that as a success. People who didn't have time to meet me now come and look for a job with me.
Yeah.
And I do see that as a success, but as well, I see that I'm truly in a pivotal moment. I'm changing truly a whole industry. I'm truly changing the face of a spine surgery. I by myself. I did yesterday, the day before yesterday, 5 surgeries. We started at 8:30 and we finished at 4 o'clock. Elderly, multi-level spinal fusion, and Dr. Samar, who was with us, said that he cannot believe what he sees. He has never seen or heard of anything like that, and you would see the genuinity. And I'm going to make that normal.
Yeah.
And that was the thought behind that, all these people who are cynic and petty, that I think the patient in their area need most my service. And I see that as success to expand and provide this to more people, what I'm doing, which truly is a miracle. What we are doing truly is.
It is. Yeah, I see it on the patients when I do the testimonials, and even they say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have time for one more, right?
We can do 1 or 2 more. I feel like this one can be pretty fast.
Okay.
What role does chance play in your life?
You go first, but I just read a book about it not long ago.
Yeah, I knew you were going to be excited about that one. For me, chance plays a really small role in my life. I feel like everything happens for a reason, but I allow it to happen. So a lot of people may see it as chance, but I see it as that is what was supposed to happen, regardless of if I had any push towards that myself.
Is that it?
No, that's it.
Okay, well, that's well described, this is the book. Oh, doesn't come here. Do you see that there? Luck?
How luck happens.
Yeah. I read about or listened about 1 book a week, and 2 weeks ago I finished that book. And it talks about that, and it summarize about what luck is, and life is a statistical event. Just the fact that, Amanda, you and I, we were one of that 50 million sperm that became us. Any other sperm would have been somebody else, but now we are here because not all the other 49,999,000, but that one got there. Now, this has been attributed to lots of people. It says luck prefers the prepared, meaning that you go in your life and you has lots of statistical event that happens around you. But if you open your eyes, if you are prepared, if you have the capacity to absorb it, you make your luck more possible. And I truly believe in that if you're prepared, you can take advantage of luck. Like even things that are not considered lucky, there's a saying that I use often: if the life throws you a stone, pick it up and make it the cornerstone of your house.
Yeah.
So I think luck is an illusion. That everybody want to win a lottery and so on. And yes, those events do happen. The joke is that this guy is so pious, prays to God every day, every single day. God, please let me win the lottery. Please let me win the lottery. and doesn't win. Next week, God, I'm so pious. I pray to you. Please, please let me win. And it goes on, and then he laments to God. God, I'm so humble. I'm so pious. I love you so much. Why don't you help me out? Please, why don't you? And then the God's voice comes down. My son, it would help if you would buy the lottery ticket. So you see that there?
Yeah.
It's that sort of the combination that being prepared and contributing to your luck. I think that's really summarized it for me.
Yeah, I'm really into manifestation. I highly, highly believe in manifesting. And that's something that you learn when you learn about manifesting is you can't just say, I am successful. I am successful. You have to take the steps to be successful. So you have to say it and do it. You can't wait for the universe to put the stones in. Okay, so this one is going to be a toughie for you. How do you nurture yourself?
You want to go first?
I mean, I have a really good relationship with myself and I nurture myself a lot. I'm really like giving towards myself. I don't really like talk bad about myself or anything like that. So nurturing to me comes easy to me because I ask myself, what do you need right now? Like, do you need space? Do you need attention? And then whatever I need, I try and give myself that. So if I need attention, I'll talk to my friends or my family, or I'll like text my mom. If I need space, I'll go on TikTok and like turn my notifications off. Or even sometimes like you just need a bath or a walk. So I always nurture myself by asking myself what I need and then don't deny it.
Well, it may sound almost like, how do I nourish myself? That's the question. But it almost sounds like, that it doesn't answer the question, but it is actually for me. That's how do I nourish myself to have an good impact on other people. It nourishes me. It's a selfish thing for me. I'm not doing it to somebody to be my debt or something. But if I find somebody or something and I make them better in my way, you and I, we had that conversation, how bad I felt that I couldn't help somebody that you and I both care about.
Yeah.
And how personal it was to me that I couldn't do what I'm usually doing, finding things and making them better. That is for me, it's a very personal, selfish nourishment for myself. But as well, it has a much more trivial aspect to that. I listen to my classical music and I sort things. But I'm sorting things, screws, like, I spent, my time is very valuable. But what nourishes me is going there, finding a bucket full of screws and sorting them, listening to my music while I'm doing that. It almost sounds autistic behavior.
No.
It is what it is. I fill my tank by fixing and sorting things in a very physical and literal way. So it is 3:59. We have to go to the other meeting, but this was actually good. We should continue this.
Yeah, maybe we can buy a set for at work.
Yeah, we should. You go ahead. Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in 1 hour.